Good morning everyone. Today we are going to study about Alzheimer disease. In our early video we have discussed about thyroid disease. In this video and upcoming video we will discuss about various type of disease that is related to nervous system. So first of all all have to know about basic intro of Alzheimer disease. So, Alzheimer disease is the progressive degenerative disorder, means it is caused day to day and at a slower rate. It degenerate nerves day to day and gradually, which will attack the brain nerve cell or neurons that is especially present in the cerebral cortex, which result in the loss of memory, their thinking ability, their language skills and behavioral changes. Next, a disease is basically marked by loss of cognitive ability, generally over a period of 10 to 15 years, and it is associated with the development of abnormal tissues and protein deposit in the cerebral cortex. Next, Alzheimer's disease is a condition in which nerve cells in the brain die, which make difficult for the brain signals to be transmitted properly. Next, Alzheimer's symptoms may be hard to distinguish early on. A person with Alzheimer's disease has problems with memory, judgment and thinking ability, which makes the person hard for the person to work or take part in day-to-day life activities. The death of the nerves occurs gradually over a period of years, day by day. Next, their causes. First cause is age, second is family history, third is genetics, fourth is plaques. Plaques is what? So let us discuss. These are the clumps of a protein called beta amyloid, which may damage and destroy brain cell in several ways. That may include interfering with cell to cell communication. What are plaque? It is the clumps of protein that is known as beta amyloid, which damage and destroy brain cell in several ways, and it also include interfering with cell to cell communication. Next, their symptoms is: first is impaired memory and thinking, disorientation and confusion, trouble performing familiar tasks, decreased judgment, mood and personality changes, withdrawal from friends, family and community, problems with language and communication, hallucination, arguments, striking out and very violent behavior. Now next we will study stages of Alzheimer disease. So there are various stages of Alzheimer disease that are: first is stage 1, in which there are no symptoms at this stage, and this might will be an early diagnosis which is based on the family history. In second stage, there will some earlier symptom appear like forgetfulness. In stage 3, there will some mild physical and mental impairment appearance, such as reduced memory and concentration. In fourth stage, Alzheimer is often diagnosed at this stage, but it is still considered mild. Memory loss and the inability to perform everyday tasks is evident. Stage 5, moderate to severe symptoms which require help from loved ones. Stage 6, in this stage, a person with Alzheimer disease may need help with basic tasks such as eating and putting on clothes. Next, stage 7th, it is the most severe, means most serious stage, and it is the final stage of the Alzheimer disease. This may lose speech of person and also facial expression. Next, how we can diagnose this Alzheimer disease. So there are various diagnosis methods from which we can diagnose this Alzheimer disease. First is medical history. What we will do in medical history? We will check their symptoms other current or past health conditions, or their person is consuming health medications from their past or not. We will check their diet. We will evaluate that whether person is consuming alcohol or not, or their other lifestyle habits, etc. Next test is brain imaging. In this we will do some scan of the part of the nervous system where Alzheimer's disease occur, like cerebral cortex, and this imaging techniques are CT scan, MRI, in which or through which we will scan the disease. In this, image of the brains are used chiefly to pinpoint visible abnormalities related to condition like Alzheimer's disease, etc. Next, positron emission tomography. In short, we can say PET. Next, it image can help to detect plaque buildup. Plaque is a protein substance that is related to Alzheimer's system, and that protein substance is named by beta amyloid. Next is treatment. Although there is no cure for Alzheimer's disease, however, we can take some medication that is recommended by doctor and other treatments also that will help the symptoms and delay the progression of the disease. Means it will slow the development of disease for a long as possible. The drugs or medications that are used to treat this type of disease is donepezil, memantine, galantamine, rivastigmine. These drugs maintain high level of acetylcholine in the brain. This is what is acetylcholine? This is basically a neurotransmitter that can help to increase your memory. Memantine, how memantine help to increase your memory or treat Alzheimer's disease? It help by blocking the effect of excess glutamate. This is also a neurotransmitter or a brain chemical that is released in the higher amount in Alzheimer's disease, which damage the brain cells. So we will block this type of neurotransmitter, and we will consume that drug which will increase the amount of acetylcholine neurotransmitter. Acetylcholine is responsible for enhancing your memory, so we will consume the drug which will use or increase acetylcholine neurotransmitter in our brain. Next, exercise. Next, some lifestyle changes, like we will focus on our task. We will try to limit our confusion. We will try to take enough rest every day. We will try to stay calm, etc. For treatment, doctor may also recommended some antidepressant, as Alzheimer's disease also affects the mood. So we will take some antidepressant, and Alzheimer's disease also depress the mood. So we will take some antidepressant, anti-anxiety, which will cure the anxiety, or some antipsychotics medication to treat Alzheimer's disease. Next, prevention method that we can use to treat Alzheimer's disease, that is quit smoking if you are consuming smoke on the daily basis, exercise regularly, eat a plant-based diet. We should avoid animal food. We should consume in more and more amount plant-based diet, means green vegetables, green foods, etc. We should consume more antioxidants. We should maintain an active social life, etc. I hope you all have understand my video. Thank you.